I've just come back from Vancouver and we had a global conference of Action Coach there, and it was absolutely brilliant. We had some great speakers, and the whole theme of the conference was wealth creation. Now, yes, as businesswoman and as a business coach, I tell my clients that actually a successful business is one which is profitable. It can work without you, and it can give you that profitable income in a sustainable way, right? And they are familiar with it. But I'm sure you've had some occasions in your life when someone said something and it just made so much sense. It made you see something in a completely different perspective altogether. Now, one of the speakers during this conference said something very fascinating, and in fact, I want you to write this down, okay? What he said was that transition of asset is always much, much easier than transition of income. And that statement of transition of asset being easier than transition of income made sense to me as a mother. And what I thought was that when I want to leave a legacy for my son, I don't want to leave income behind. I want to leave assets, because that's so much easier to pass on to him versus asking him to be in my seat so he can generate the income. Similarly, if you think about it as whether as a parent or as a business person, 1 out of 5 from the stats which are available out there, 1 out of 5 business owners are able to sell their business successfully. Now that's staggering. 2 out of 10, 1 out of 5. So what happens to the remaining? And they're not able to sell because they're trying to sell the income. They're trying to make that transition happen. But the buyer is not interested in that. The buyer is interested in asset, which is always easier to pass on. So my question to you really is, where is your energy being focused right now? And it's possible that yes, you need to focus on generating more profits and more income for yourself. But the question really is, who's keeping you accountable? Who's keeping you on track to make sure that you are building the asset value? You're maximizing this asset, because at the end of the day, whether as a parent or as a business person, when you decide to transition, this asset will be much easier to transition than the income